Hello all, it's just Paul again, Pull It Apart Paul. Alright, what we have on the bench today is a Uniden AX-144 Uniden chassis PL0858. This is the one that we've gone through and done many repairs to after a recent purchase. It's all working fine, other than the RX-TX light has gone out. This is a 3mm twin light LED. Just like this. So it's got two anodes and a common earth, and one side will be for green and the other red, which I've marked there to go on the circuit board. So it's a diffused light, as you can see, very similar. And I'm going to go through the process of showing you how to get to this display. The first thing we need to do obviously is disconnect the mic, disconnect all of the screws, case screws, remove all of the knobs including the channel selector, brackets, and prepare for removal of the face. So I'll just get set up and we'll start to do that. Alright, covers are off, screws are off, knobs are done. We'll need to remove the channel selector knob, so that we can, and a couple of other screws from behind the panel, so that we can remove the panel. Okay, which is this board here. Is it? Yep. And that will allow us to get to the LED, which is down there in that corner. Okay, because it's all one board. Okay, when I have more, I'll show you. Oh, just a bit of housekeeping. Whenever you do this and you have to desolder, I always put tape on them because that can blow the audio chip if they join or short out on the board somewhere here. So that's something that's worth fixing. If you remember, I haven't shown you this, but I've actually replaced all the capacitors. A lot of it was, if you remember, that capacitor that had totally rusted and lost its legs and leaked all over the board, and I've gone through and just systematically replaced all the caps, and that makes a world of difference. We do know that these two had gone and this one was on its way out, and that was causing many problems, and it was mainly to do with RX and low TX output. Alright, so here we go. We'll remove that nut and start doing more of the disassembly. Okay, with the nut removed, which I generally use, I have a lot of these surgical stainless steel tools. Hospitals used to throw them out. I would just get them if I was ever in an appointment, but you can now buy those on AliExpress and other places, so helps you get into tight corners and stuff. I also have all the usual dental picks. Anyway, remove that nut. The board now drops forward. I need to pull out that, so it is 3 legs, or should be on the back there. Yep, right there. And I will commence that now. Okay, I've just done a quick setup to see the polarity of the 3 solder pads. Now, just a word of warning, this is a 12-volt line, so you'll keep blowing your LEDs if you try to put them in. You need to add a 320, 330 ohm resistor, and that will give you your green, and on TX it'll give you your red. Okay, so what I'll do now I know that of the polarity, I'm just going to put a green mark, which I know goes up when I put this back, and we will then test. So now I will remove this. I'm actually going to do a modification on the middle line, which is the negative, and put that resistor on the track. So it then becomes a low voltage track. for the modern modern LEDs. As you can see, this has been replaced once before and it's been done incorrectly. Alright, I'll just remove that, desolder the pads and remove the LED. Okay, the light is now removed. You're looking through my magnifying glass. So what we have to do is pull that LED out, put the new one in, and do the track modification for the resistor. Alright, I've created 2 solder pads for the resistor. There and there, which means gently removing the layer of lacquer on the green lacquer. I cut the track there and separated it, and I'm going to put the resistor in between there. I'm going to try 2 resistors. The first one is a 220, then a 330. I'm just going to measure the intensity of the light. Alright, it's all in, as you can see. Trying to get a better picture than that. Ah, there we go. Be very careful of these tracks. They actually peel quite quickly. I've actually peeled that one back. So you just need a really sharp tip on your soldering iron and also control the temperature. Alright, I'll just apply voltage. Okay, there we go. The LED's working. I'll just plug in the antenna, hang on. Alright, so that's RX, TX, RX, TX. Okay, I'll just reverse the process, reassemble, and show you. Okay, there we go. LED's in. All good. I'll start putting the covers back on and panel. Alright, job finished. It's all back together again. So summary, what we did was replace this diffuse 3mm red-green bulb, which is a 12-volt bulb. Doesn't require any resistors in line. We added a 220 ohm resistor, cut the middle track and inserted the resistor in between the ground connection on the LED. So TX, RX, absolutely fine, and when you remove the mic, RX goes away. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video on how to replace a board mounted 3mm twin cathode LED into a Uniden AX-144, and I'm sure that this refits into others. I've seen it's similar to the Super Cheetah, and the President P144 and various other Uniden based chassis. I'll just give it a clean up, and this one's just about done. Thank you very much for watching. This is Pull Apart Paul for another how-to video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, subscribe and tell others. Thank you.